Our next question is, how does someone get Alzheimer's, and does it run in the family? We've talked about that a little bit. Or is it something you catch like the coronavirus?
I think, and I can take a step here, and I think it's a good question to ask, especially I think Dr. Bill mentioned right now we're kind of in this COVID lens, and I think the exact cause right now, scientists and researchers aren't exactly sure of the exact cause, but what they do believe is it's a combination of a variety of things. So your genetics, your lifestyle, and your environment. And so again, as we mentioned earlier, if you do have a parent or a brother or sister who has it, you may be more likely to develop it. And then if there's more than one family member who has it, then that's going to increase your risk. But you wouldn't catch Alzheimer's like you would the coronavirus through, if I go and interact with somebody who has Alzheimer's, I'm not going to catch it through respiratory droplets or touching the same surface as someone who has it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't agree more. And I will also say that we just can't forget that still the biggest risk factor for Alzheimer's is age. Mm-hmm. Approximately, I think the last data I saw, 1 out of 6 people between the ages of 80 and 85 are beginning to have some evidence of cognitive decline, particularly secondary to Alzheimer's. It gets to be near 50% over the age of 90. For a long time, it was a cliche to say more women got Alzheimer's than men. I think that is not necessarily true. I think that was probably secondary to the fact that more women lived longer than men. And so that was probably confounding that evidence. But I think what Dr. Jamie said about a combination of environment, genetics, lifestyle, et cetera, all play a role. Mm-hmm.
That's great to know. I have a 106-year-old great-grandmother who is, of course, experiencing some cognitive delay because she's 106. But I also have an 80-year-old grandfather who has a diagnosis of Alzheimer's. So it's good for me to know that it can be genetic.